they all popped up at the top of the page. You see them now?
Yeah.
All right. Now all up at the top of the page. And but I don't see it here on the nothing is playing. I guess you can just do comments. Maybe they just hear it without seeing it. I don't know.
Mhm.
I do not know. I'm giving up, but I'll figure this out, y'all. But it does show it's supposed to be there. It
Okay.
shows I'm on there. And it says we're live. And yeah, and it says streaming because this is in stream, not in recording. So we're streaming somewhere. Where? We'll never know. All right, continue. I'm
We're
sorry.
lost in cyberspace.
Yep, there we go. Okay, go ahead, Chris. I'm sorry to have broken in.
Yeah. Okay. It was it was kind of like when you look back at everything that said that in your mind you realize this happened back in the 80s. It wasn't that long ago, and
Hmm.
then you start adding up that said, yeah, that was a long time ago. So
This
it
is a
might just
comment.
seem like it was ancient and stuff because we were little then in this, but now you said, okay.
Okay. I was trying to post what Sonia had posted about Robin Williams and Peter O'Toole, but I think I cut off the head of it. It starts here. There we go. See? I have been all this time that's been trying to post your comments, Sonia. And finally, here it is regarding Peter O'Toole and Robin Williams that we discussed 20 minutes ago. And here it is. Yes. And
I'm trying to
uh
remember if I've seen Summer of 42. I don't remember.
da 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 the song.
Set
Da,
came out
da,
in
da, da,
71.
da, da.
I don't remember.
What's his name? What is the guy's name? I think he was also in who are the actors Summer 42? Cranston, you and Otto, I presume, should know this. Timothy, what's his name? What's his name? Uh, uh,
Timothy
uh
Hutton?
no, no,
No, not him.
old. Not old. He would have been old to us. He would have been like an like an older adult. You know, like think of like I would have thought he'd be older than my mother. Ah, it's Jennifer O'Neill and Gary Grimes. Remember, it had the song, the Son of 42 song. Remember that? It's such a big deal. Remember?
Yeah, but it was one of those things that no, that's not. There are no ray
It's
guns in
just,
it, so that's
it's
okay.
just like, as I recall, it is a thing about this guy, this young boy, who has a crush on this grown woman, and I believe her husband was in the military, and that she is waiting all the time, to hear from him, and that he dies or something. And he starts this relationship with this woman uh, when her husband dies or he's missing or something. This is the IMDb link to it, and you might recognize the song at least, or little scenes they have from it.
Yeah, I don't know. Is that the one where they had that gave us that line about in the future when you talk of this, and you will, please
Speak
be kind.
kindly or something kind. Yeah, I think that is it. I think that may be it, but I'm not sure. I just remember seeing this when I was really young,
Mhm.
cable around the same time that they had films like oh, what is it? Okay, they had this like Summer of 42 and what's the one with Jan Michael Vincent and the girl he was dating her. She was like low class, and he came from a high class family or something, and they were dating, and she was one of those girls that guys hooked up with because she was, a poor girl who would do anything. But he starts actually dating her and finds out that his friends had raped her and killed her. And then he kills all of them. Remember that? Remember that show? Nobody remembers that movie? Nobody remembers that movie?
I'm looking it up, see if I do remember it, because I don't remember the title.
But you remember the thing with Jan Michael Vincent. What's her name? Billy something or something. Something in Billie Jean or something like that.
Yeah, I'm looking.
But all those films like that were kind of, that ilk. But it's a Jan Michael Vincent movie. But all those came out like that same type of feel, during that period. But I think those were also summer 40. That also was a summer thing, wasn't it? The one that I'm just talking about with something in Billy something, because the girl's name was Billy something.
Buster and Billy?
Buster and Billy, maybe it. That may be it. But Jan Michael Vincent.
I'm looking.
Yeah.
A rural 1940 southern town, a socially awkward high school girl is taken advantage by the boys, and it's the only way she knows to relate to boys.
Yeah, that was it.
Pamela Sue Martin, yeah.
Yeah, that one. But I guess that was start like at school and then goes into the summer or something like that, because he is like real popular and she is not. And but they end up dating, and yeah, it's very sad. Yeah, and she was just like a plain girl. She wasn't, one of the beauty queen girls. She's just a plain girl. Yeah, so I think that would count, because I think it's in the school year going into summer kind of thing.
Now, there's another one that falls in the category of things that says, yeah, you know about it, but I don't think I'd ever go see it, or the remake, and that's, of course, it even has summer in the title, which is I Know What You Did Last Summer.
Yeah, I've only seen like snippets of the first one. I think snippets of the first one, and I think I saw it only because I think that's that the one that Sarah Michelle Gellar was in.
Yeah,
And
they're doing a continuation. It's not a reboot. It's supposed to come out. It's supposed to be out already, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And I think reading an article where they said she read the script and that she was the role that she had, that she said they had to rewrite her role. She said, because I'm Buffy. And it's like my fans basically come see this. They are not going to want to see, just, oh, here she is in the thing and kills her. Said, I have to fight. My fans are not going to put up with that. I just get killed without a fight. And so she said they had to change it. But she could not go down without a fight. And I think she was accurate in that assessment, that her fans would have just lost it if they came to watch this film and had, some, killer just take her out, without even, a fight, going out with a whimper, not a bang. I think that a very accurate assessment. I don't think that any of her fans would have put up with it. So yeah, but I thought about that also, but I was thinking, yeah, I don't know about things like those. There's a film with M. Night, most recent film about people having this religious thing in they're in this cabin, the cabin or something. Is that summer, or did it matter whether it was summer or not? When they go out to this cabin and everybody, was like, they go to this cabin, everybody's part of like this religious thing that they show up and they say, well, you have to do this or that, or everybody's going to die. You have to kill this person. Everybody's going to die. Remember that one? Does anybody remember that? It came out a few years ago.
Mm-mm.
No, but we saw this, and I'm even possibly thinking that we saw it in the theater. Do you recall this, Otto?
We saw it
Did
online. It's
we
called
did?
Knock at the Cabin.
Yeah, that's it. A Knock at the Cabin. Yeah, with Dave Bautista. Was that summer or was it not summer? Didn't matter. Looked like it was summer. But I don't think it really mattered whether it was summer or not. But it looked like summer.
Well, there are two things I thought about. Is that all of those killer movies that about mad killers all are summer because they always take place at summer camps.
Oh yeah, what's the name of that summer camp thing? Mike Myers? Not Mike Myers. What's the other one thing? What's his name? Is it Mike Myers? Yeah.
It's in movies.
What are the ones that go? They kill people at camp.
Silver Lake. Oh, hold on. Let me get my roomie. She's
The one where they kill people at camp. It is Mike
Yeah.
Myers, isn't it? Or is it the Jason?
Yeah.
Which one? Jason?
Jason.
Jason Voorhees? Which one is that?
Friday the 13th.
Okay, Jason Voorhees is Friday the 13th, or is the other one?
Hold on. My roommate's just walked in, so she's like, "Wow, who? Where?" She's the one who's in.
Okay, yeah. So Jason Voorhees, is he the one at camp?
Yes.
Okay, so whatever those are called, Jason Voorhees films. What are those called? Crystal Lake, Camp Crystal Lake.
Silver Lake. Yeah. Crystal Lake.
Yeah, what is the name of the movies though? What is it? It's not Sleepaway Camp. What's it called? Sleepaway Camp's a different film. That's a crazy film.
It's Friday the 13th movies. Crystal
Yeah.
Lake. Crystal Lake.
Okay, so
Yeah,
Friday the
Crystal
13th.
Lake Starlight Camp.
Okay, so Friday the 13th happens in camp, and we presume summer camp. But also
Yes.
that other thing, that Sleepaway Camp crazy movie that we saw. I'm like, what the hell? What is this? Did anybody ever see that one?
Mm-mm.
Sleepaway Camp? Where were we saw that, Otto? Remember that?
Sleepaway Camp. I don't.
Yeah.
I avoid those movies. I don't.
We saw it. I thought
I
we
don't
saw
like
it. I
slasher.
thought we saw it at your mom's house or something.
Nah, I don't watch
There's a
that.
movie called Sleepaway Camp. Yeah.
What?
93.
Yeah. And I think we saw it was a video at the time. I think it is. Like this guy, and he has a cousin or something, and they go off to camp, and his cousin is this girl. Remember that? You remember that one?
Uh-uh.
Yeah. So he and his cousin go off to camp, and the cousin is like really withdrawn. This girl cousin, but at this sleepaway camp, they go there, and she's all scared, and the aunt's kind of zany anyway. Go to camp, and there's all these murderings going on, and finally at the very end, he and his cousin are sitting there somewhere, and he has got like a crush on her or something, and the next thing you know, you see her, she's sitting there, and they turn around, and she's got the knife, the big butcher knife, and holding her cousin's head up in the air, and the cousin actually is not a girl, but it's a boy. But the mom made them dress like a girl all the time. And they're standing naked with their bits showing. So, holding the person's head with a big knife. So, don't remember that? No,
No.
remembers it? No? Sleepaway Camp?
I put the link. I put the IMDb link in the chat.
Yeah, so maybe. I don't know. But this is, I hope it's the same Sleepaway Camp that I'm thinking of. I see it right here. This is the thing. I see a picture of it, and I don't know if I can copy and paste it. I'll see if I can just put it in pictures on my thing and upload it. So maybe, I don't know if y'all be able to see it, because it's coming up kind of weirdly. Now it just lets me post it. Maybe I just see if I can get the picture. It's the link itself.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe y'all will get it from the link. Okay, first let's just try this. Where is the one that you have put in here? Okay, yours is in private chat. And here we go. There was Sonya put in there. Okay. So I think this is the same movie. All right. Right. This is the link that Sonya posted. It doesn't give me too many the pictures, but this is supposed to be Sleepaway Camp. Okay, this is supposed to be it. Sleepaway Camp. And this is the one. I don't know if it'll come up. What in the world does that sound like? It's like a thonk thonk, like a thonky sound, like somebody hitting something.
That's.
What is? Yeah, with that.
I was trying to see if I could get the picture.
Okay, can you look at this? Is this the picture? If you click on this, y'all see that picture? Sleepaway Camp.
Uh-uh.
It's a girl with a real long face on it. Sleepaway Camp Blu-ray thing. No.
There's a. I tried to get the picture, but it won't let me present.
Okay. Do you see? I put one up. Do you see that link? Can you see that? It's the media viewer thing. I don't know if it'll come up for you all or not.
Yeah.
The one you're trying to do, you're trying to put it in the private chat.
I was just trying to present it to see if it would present.
I do not know. Are you getting a present thing? A present?
Yeah,
link?
and it would.
This.
There.
Yeah, you have to. I can do it. You can put it up, but you can't add it to the stage.
Yeah.
Can you all see it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Sleepaway
Yeah, that's
Camp.
the one.
You know.
Yeah, that's the one you put up, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
They had several posters. I'm trying to see if I can get those. There's another one.
Okay. This one here with the thing. I tried to bring up the one with the girl's face on it, but it's like I don't know. It's like an HTML, so I can't. Not something that I can get without conversion, which will take me all day. Because I'm not having my thing here converter for the system. Okay, but you see what we mean, right? Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes, Sleepaway Camp.
Yeah, and I was going to say this may be two things that are kind of summer adjacent, so they're not really summer, but there are major things that take place in the summer, and one is, I think it was the second Addams Family movie where Wednesday and
Oh yeah, they go to camp. They do the Thanksgiving thing.
right.
Oh yeah, that was really good. Yes, absolutely, that was good.
That was
Is that
good.
the one, that's what Miss Debbie. Is that what Miss Debbie? I like Miss Debbie. You're
And
not Fester. You're Mr. Debbie.
yeah, and the other one is it seems that all of the Jurassic Park movies seem to take place in the summer.
Yeah, I guess because it's like summer amusement park type stuff. Right? We all presume those things all take place, and everywhere they go it's like hot and tropical and oppressive. It could be winter as far as we know, but they seem hot, tropical, and oppressive, and we associate it all with summer.
Well,
Right.
I think the second one is the one where there's this super rich family that the doctor boat just to have lunch on this island, and that's where the daughter gets encountered by the little baby dinosaurs.
Oh yeah, yeah, and they grab and they jump and
Yeah.
attack her. That was scary.
And the one where and also it seems to be it always takes place when somebody's kids are out of school or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And then that was in the first one of the second group, um, where it seems to be summer, where all the tourists are coming out again and everything, and it makes you wonder again if this was reality, would this company still be in business? I mean, who would insure them? Considering,
We're self-insured.
yeah.
We got so much money. We are self-insured. All right.
And one that doesn't take place in summer, but I thought about it, and that was, of course, here it comes again. It was the Twilight Zone episode about the people who are suffering from the heat and everything, and the
Oh yeah.
and all
And
of
since we're
that.
getting too close to the sun,
Yeah,
that one, yes, a perpetual summer, right? We can't control that. We just move closer, closer to the sun, so we are in the mode of perpetual summer. All right. Anybody else? Remember even a show that you associate with summer or the summer theme?
Dirty Dancing.
Oh yeah, but that
Yeah.
did occur, I guess, at a summer vacation thing.
Didn't and speaking of summer vacation, wasn't the first vacation during the summer?
Oh, the Chevy Chase
Yeah.
vacation film.
yeah,
Yeah, I think it was summer vacation.
yeah. Because they were
Uh-huh.
going to the camp out in California. Yeah,
Yeah, okay, yeah. But Christmas vacation is the one I always remember being, the best one. You know. So yeah, Christmas vacation, I always love that one, but that's not summer. Um, I think, maybe the one that is Charlie Brown, is it Race for Your Life? Charlie Brown, that is the summer camp one, right? Right? Race for Your Life? Charlie Brown? Anybody? Anybody? Race for Your Life? Okay. Um, that's what I think the Charlie Brown one is that Nikki was referring to.
Mm. Well, it's also it seems to be it's always anything but Charlie Brown, and it's the baseball is in it somewhere. Yeah, that's going to be a summer.
Yeah, that's
Absolutely.
right. When they said Charlie Brown was the baseball fanatic, and I can't remember what is the name of that one. Where Charlie Brown does the baseball thing. Yeah, because they also have football things.
Yeah.
So yeah, we have a lot of Charlie Brown stuff. Okay, there is a person that is a live viewer, but I think it's probably like me somewhere. Yeah, Discord. So my Discord thing is the thing that is in what do you call it? That is showing up. I know me don't know why the other ones are not showing up, but Discord apparently is doing a recording. It's live streaming. Why this moment? I don't know. Or maybe it's just somebody on my Discord. So if you're on my Discord and you are seeing this at this moment, you just check in and let us know, yes, I'm watching this on the Penelope Flynn Discord, and that whatever it is that you did in order to jump in at the time that you did is correct, and we'll start your live stream while you're in the studio, which is what we're doing now. We are actually in our studio. So that's it. So look, I mean, we're like about time for us to wrap it up. as they say, unless somebody else got more summer stuff. Because I mean, I thought this would be a huge thing that all of us would know all these different summer films that we enjoyed and thought about all the time, during our growing up years. And no, we don't have many, it seems, right?
See, when it got hot, that's when the family would pull out the winter stuff, so that subliminal.
Well, okay, yeah, there's something to that as well. That it gets hot in the summer, we want to watch winter films, not summer films. But how about in the cold of winter? Is there a summer film that you all, constantly look back to and say, we sure wish it was summer like this?
That's when
What?
I look. That's when I look at Club Paradise and God, to be in Jamaica right now.
How about the Jamaica bobsledding team thing?
The bobsled. Oh,
Yeah, they
Cool
had to
Running.
practice. Yeah, they had to practice in the summer on the heat.
Yep.
That is my daughter-in-law's one of her favorite films.
It's
don't
worth it
understand
just for that
why.
one scene that I can totally relate to when they finally get to New York
Hmm.
and they're in the airport and they're leaving and there's all this snow outside and they're just all freeze, pun intended, inside and saying, I'm not going out in that. So
That's you said nope,
let's see. Yeah,
no, thank you.
I said, yeah, I'm with you guys 100% on that
Yeah,
one.
not interested at all in this. Cool. So I guess with the people here who are in the New York area who grew up there, Otto, you don't have any other summer films that you think of with regard to New York. Now, when I think of summer films, the first thing, of course, I think of is like Where the Boys Are, because it was filmed in Fort Lauderdale, and it was like a big deal. They filmed Where the Boys Are in Fort Lauderdale. Of course, I wasn't around when they filmed it, but it was always a big deal. People say, "Oh, Where the Boys Are, filmed in Fort Lauderdale." So, it's anything that you all have a summer film that you all relate to for the same reasons, like
Well,
Caddyshack.
all those things.
Caddyshack also. Caddyshack was filmed
Yeah.
at the country club where we had um our what do you call it, our service club, where we did our end of the year meeting. My senior year was done at that country club. Was it Rolling Hills? Is that what it's called? I can't remember. Maybe Nikki remember. I think it's Rolling Hills Country Club. It's in
Right.
like
Well, I guess what falls in the category of things that said, yeah, even back in the day when you could go to see it, you wouldn't go to see it because you knew that it didn't involve you. But it's
uh-huh.
all of those Gidget movies
Yes.
and
Yeah. Yeah.
Beach
That's true.
Naked Bingo and all of those.
Yes.
Because
Yes.
you said,
Yes.
yeah,
But I mean, but you saw them all on TV by the time we were kids. Those are old movies, and we saw them on television because they were on, the afternoon movies and stuff like that, or weekend movies. Correct?
yeah, but then there was something that you said, now I'm going to watch something else because there's
I'm
nothing
just
in
gonna,
there that I can relate to, and I
I'm
don't
just
see
gonna watch.
anybody out there that looks like anybody that looks like
Yeah,
me. So,
I'm gonna watch the news.
yeah.
I'll sit down with my aunts and watch the news. That's what I'm gonna do
I
instead of
just
watching.
I just put in the private chat, if you want to move it over, IMDb's list of top summer films. I never thought of In the Heat of the Night as a summer film until they put it on the list. I'm like, oh yeah, because it was hot in the summer in the South and tempers were flaring.
Yeah, but I mean, I just thought of it just being south and hot because that's what it is.
Yeah.
I didn't think it was just summer, but I guess it could be summer. You know, to do it that way.
The
Huh.
IMDb list has some interesting stuff that, okay, if you say it's summer, Stand By Me,
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Confused, Rear Window.
You know what? I didn't think that Days of Confused was in the summer. I mean,
I
maybe it was
didn't. Well,
technically.
it's the last school day in May, so technically, it's
I
summer
guess it was
school.
still during the school year to me, because you're in school.
Mhm.
Uh,
I mean,
American.
I didn't consider it
Yeah,
to be, it's because as long as you're in school, it's school film. You know, it ain't
Yeah.
summer. So the summer till we're out, till we're free.
Well, that's why I like summer school because it's the misfits who have to stay in for summer school.
Oh,
And
is
then
that the one with what is his
Mark
name? Sean Penn?
Harmon,
Oh, I
Micah
think it was Sean
Harmon,
Penn. What's the one with Sean Penn in it?
uh,
The one where he has to
isn't
go
it
to
Richmond High? No.
yes, Fast Times at Ridgemont High because he had to
Yeah.
go to summer school, otherwise he was not going to graduate.
Yeah.
And that he was that one teacher that was like the hard ass teacher that came and made sure that he graduated. You know, you think these people are just hard and terrible, but it's like, no, I'm a teacher and it's my job to make sure that you graduate. You know, I thought that I always liked that. I really enjoyed that one. So the festival is that at the end of the school year, or is it the summer before the beginning of school? It's probably the end of the school year, right? Probably.
Well, and this one, summer school had Mark Harmon and Kirstie Alley and Courtney Thorne Smith.
I have zero recollection of that film. Does anyone else remember that film?
It's another Razzie winner, but it's a fun. It's intended to be a popcorn film.
Okay. And speaking of Razzies, that I remember when they had, was it Catwoman?
Yep.
With Halle Berry, and I got the Razzie, and everybody was just so bowled over that she showed up, and everyone was just like, "Wow, that she actually showed up for the award." And I mean, I know people say what they want, but that's a class act to show up at the
Yeah.
Razzie. Yeah,
And
that is
she,
a class act.
yeah. I wouldn't have thought 12 Angry Men as a summer film, but
But yeah, remember at the baseball game that the guy was trying to get out of there because of the baseball game. So yeah, I can imagine that is a summer film. It's hot, you know, and yeah.
7 Year Itch.
But the thing with 7 Year Itch, I don't remember everything about it, but to my mind, that could have been any time of year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Summer.
500 Days of Summer.
Well, that sounds
Oh,
pretty on the
okay.
nose. So
Yeah.
pretty
I
on the
don't,
nose.
some of these I'm like, I don't remember them at all.
Yeah, they're kind of on the nose.
Y Tu Mama También? I don't remember.
Y tu mamá también.
Mama. Yeah. I don't remember. Oh, Independence Day.
Yeah, okay. That's
Well, yeah.
that'll do it. Yeah, that's in the
You
summer.
can't get much more summer than the 4th of
Very good.
July. Yeah. So, okay.
Okay.
Body Heat.
Wait, hold on a second. The thing I gave you got the In the Heat of the Night. Is that the In the Heat of the Night list, or is that the list?
This is the list that has In the Heat of the Night listed as 50 best summer movies.
Okay.
It was
the
crafted
list-
13 years ago, so
Oh, okay.
I
Maybe a
can't.
little dated. Maybe a little dated, but
Yeah.
it gives us some films to work with. Okay. So I think any other films that we can think of that are summertime, you know, that are, I mean, we say some of these things, you think, yeah, I guess that is summer, you know, yeah. Especially like something like Independence Day, because it's in the middle of summer. So yeah.
Oh, Meatballs. Summer Camp.
Yeah, I forgot about that one.
I'm just going through the list going, I don't remember that. Oh, wait, I remember that one.
Yeah. I will always remember that because of the Woody the Rabbit.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Chris Makepeace, who I've only seen, I think, in like 2 films that I recall, which is this film, that film, and My Bodyguard.
Yeah.
Somebody else remembers anything else he's in, but those are the 2 I remember from My Bodyguard
Yeah.
and that, and also how interesting that Matthew Dillon becomes the actor who rises out of that film. You know, even though he's the bad guy, he ends up the one with the career.
Yep. Until Adam Baldwin did Firefly, and then his career started.
Yeah,
Like 20 something years later.
but no, I mean,
Weekend at Bernie's.
I guess so. I mean, I know that movie exists.
Yes,
I have
can't-
never seen it, but I do know it exists, and I know the general plot. but I have never actually seen the entire film Weekend at Bernie's. Has anyone?
I,
No.
I'm ashamed to admit, yes, I have.
Yeah, look at her.
They carry him through the sand. They're propping them up in the beach on the sand.
Yeah, I mean, I've seen the commercials, so I mean,
Yeah,
that's one of those films that everything is pretty much all the scenes are going to be in the commercial, right?
right.
There's not going to be too many
Well,
scenes.
They got Body Heat on here with William Hurt.
Yeah, that's one of my favorites. I love that film, because it is not only, William Hurt, undressing. It is also a lawyer film. It's really good. I love and I love the fact that it really is about how you can get really screwed over when people know everything about you and you know nothing about them.
mhm.
I mean, she knew everything, about him, and he was just so arrogant is to believe that this woman who apparently is so far out of his league would be interested in him. I mean, just really, I thought that was, and this is what happens, when you look at this person and think, wow, this woman's got everything. Why would she be interested in me? What's
Mhm.
going on here? I,
No. Well, I think at one
Ted
point they
Danson
say that
Ted
they
Danson
tell
was
them
great.
you're not really that bright, and say,
Yeah,
and
that's
that
true.
proves
Yes,
that he isn't. So yeah.
that's right. I mean, she really picked her target well.
Mhm.
Uh, he didn't see it coming, and ultimately, though, he did figure it out. And if y'all recall, remember that I believe that this was Mickey Rourke's first film,
Yeah. Hmm.
and Kathleen Turner, of course, wore it out as
Hmm.
Maddie, right? Right. So yeah, really, um, good, good film, good summer-ish film because we don't think it was summer because, if you're a working person, you work all year long, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
So you're working all year long. Doesn't make any difference whether it's summer and it's hot or cold. It didn't matter in this. I guess it did because some of the hot scenes of her being inside sweating and steamy, and outside he's got to get in there so he breaks the door window to get in there and get at her. The hot sweatiness of it. So yeah, that's I guess a thing. So yeah, that's summer. Absolutely, that's a good summer film.
yeah.
That's summer themed film.
Netflix has a list and the summer themed movie, and it's like Barbie, and the line says, "When your job is beach, every day is summer."
Well, this is true. I'm gonna go with that and say this is a very true thing. If your job is being on the beach, then every day is summer. And okay, I'm gonna put this up now, showing you this on the Netflix best summer movies,
Yeah,
hopefully. And uh anybody else with any other best? Because I swear we all see movies, and I figured this was a softball pitch,
Hmm.
slow pitch over the over the base, right through the center, in the middle of the box. How could we possibly not have these enough films that we've actually seen? Because a lot of us know films, but we haven't seen all these films. Isn't that something?
No.
Yeah. Well, there are some things that you said. You look at who. Well, I know people that will not see movies that you definitely push because they don't like one of the actors. One or two. I know some people that won't see a film that's directed by Spike Lee, no matter what.
Hmm.
So and so there are some things you just look at and say, yeah, okay, I think I'll skip this one. Or
Yeah, that's true. This is true. I contend that I'm going to say 90% of every film having to do with slavery is in the summer. This is just
hmm
me. I'm putting them all in summer. Anybody else Any objections other than possibly Fiddler and Kunta Kinte go to winter or something like that? Christmas. Other than that,
Didn't it have
every other
a
one
didn't it
is
have a Christmas movie, a Roots Christmas or something like that?
yes. That's what I
Yeah, they
said.
did.
Yeah, it was Fiddler and
Was
Kunta
it
Kinte.
sweat? Were they sweaty then too?
No, that's what I'm saying. The only time that I say that they were not, which means that every other film regarding slavery in the United States is summer. It's just de facto summer, right? Everybody
Well, I
always says
guess
it'd be hot.
that was slavery season.
Yes, yes, that must be it. That's got to be the answer. So that is my my position, and I just can't believe. Like I said, I thought that we'd all have these huge lists of all these films that we'd seen, not just the ones that the listing that they have. This thing was a summer film, but that we had actually seen. Don't you all think that's kind of weird that we don't have all these films that we say, "Oh yes, this is a summer film that I saw, and I really enjoyed it." And I think Sonya's the only one that had a thing of a favorite summer film that said, "Oh, I really like this," and I always looked at it. Is anybody else have anything that's just like that? I mean, because okay, I have films like, for instance, The Shining that I really like, but guess what? That's not summer.
No.
Not summer at all. It's like the opposite of summer. So that is a film that I would like to see. Oh, but it's a great film, but it is not a summer or summer themed film.
Yeah, that's why I had to look at the listing that to say that, well, that was summer. And forgetting about things like Independence Day.
Yeah,
Well,
that's
same token, it would have
straightforward.
been Wild Wild West. To all the Will Smith
Wow,
movies,
wait. Why is Wild Wild West?
because it came out in summer for Will.
No, I'm like the theme.
No, I'm just saying. I didn't. Some of these films you watch and you don't think of it, but Will was known as the king of summer because
Yeah.
all
That's
his
nice,
films
but
came out
the
in
but the
summer.
film did not take place
Right.
in a summer place.
Right. But that's why we don't have a lot of memories because they didn't take place in summer,
Right.
but they came out in summer.
Right. Okay. How about Black Panther? Is
Top
that
Gun.
summer or not? Is Black Panther in the summer? I don't know.
No, it came
No.
out in February. So
I know it came out. I'm saying that the show is
yeah.
the season that they are in the film. Is it summer? Is it summer during that season?
I thought it was spring.
I have no idea. I just know it was like very green and verdant. in
That's why I always
Wakanda.
think of that as spring.
I think it's
Yeah,
summer.
but you say to yourself, yeah, but that's because it takes place in a place that's probably somewhere on the equator, so it's always
Yeah, it's always
That's it.
summer or something close to that, right?
Mhm.
Or just winter is very sunny. So there you go.
Like one of these lists has Top Gun, and I'm like, I never thought of Top Gun as a summer movie, although they were on the beach and they did pay beach.
Oh, maybe that's it.
But
Maybe
I
that's
never
it.
thought of it as a summer film.
But maybe that's why they're saying it's there on
Yeah.
the beach and they're playing, ball on the beach. Was the film Warriors supposed to be in the summer? Otto, what do you think?
No, I don't think it was the summer.
Why? But those guys were wearing like those, what you call it, vests and stuff, and let their chests show, weren't they?
I have no idea.
I didn't see
don't know why
anybody wearing the winter clothes.
You go into the village and you'll have people wear that in February. So.
Okay, thank you for letting me know that, because now I know that it could be any time of year. It's appropriate wear for New York, the New York scene. All right, so not the Warriors, but they went to the beach at the end.
We went to Coney Island,
That is the beach, is it not?
and it was empty and nobody was there. So it's
Because it was early in the morning.
yeah. But Coney Island is no.
No,
What?
there's always somebody out on the beach in the summer in Coney Island.
But it was early morning. It was like when the
Yeah.
sun was coming up.
In the city that doesn't sleep.
Yeah,
Supposedly.
I was there and I looked out the window. I ain't see nobody over there. So don't
you're
even
looking in the
start
right
anything.
direction.
I was looking right over there. I'm like with my eyeballs, peepers, pointed in the right direction. No, it was an early morning. So yeah, I didn't see them. Like maybe right. Maybe I'm looking in the wrong direction. So there we go. All right. It seems that we have spent ourselves on our summer films. And again, I said I thought this would be like a really easy one, but again, it seems we know films that we saw during the summer. We know of some films that were, about the summer film, about things that happened in summer, but we just haven't seen many of them, huh?
Mhm.
Well, that is
Get a
in
film festival and have a
summer themed films.
summer themed films you've never seen.
Yep, summer themed films that you always pretended you had seen, and hope
Mhm.
that no one ever asked you questions about. Oh, how about what is that? I don't know. I was gonna say, what is it? The Billy Joe McAllister fell off the Tallahatchie Bridge. Is that supposed to
Oh,
be
to
in
Billy
summer?
Joe.
Oh, yeah,
I,
was that
I
summer?
think that was a fall.
I don't know.
Billy Joe McAllister jumped off the Tallahatchie Bridge.
Yeah. So yeah, I don't know.
No,
They
I
looked all
guess I
sweaty all
was
the time.
because the first line of the song is it was the 3rd of June,
That's
another
right. Third
sleepy
juice.
summer,
So Delta
another
Day.
day. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. It was very interesting because I think in the words it said I was out chopping cotton, you
Yeah.
know, and that's the term, that people use. It's a Southern term, chopping cotton, you know, and the brother was out baling hay. So they're very, very Southern, you know, uh, I guess affectations to that song. And then what's the other one like that? Yeah, but yeah, that's definitely summer. So yeah, there we go. See, there
Yeah.
we go. All we had to do was think hard, and we would come up with one. I mean, by that, you could also say the beginning, I guess, of the one-on-one is summer, but it rolls right into the school year, so it's mostly school year.
Grease, yeah. That's why
Oh,
I didn't mention. Grease starts in the summer.
yeah, just like one-on-one starts and stuff goes into the school year. So
Mm.
yeah, those are not really summer films; they're school year films, fall type films. Okay. Otto, anything? Nikki, anything that you want to add? Sadly, we don't have James here. I'm sure he would have been able to equally say that he didn't know any. So yeah, but we missed him saying it.
With James as the king of the bees, that he would
Yeah,
have
that's true. He
he
may
would
have
have
known.
something,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
On this,
I don't know. I don't know.
one that Shatner movie, Lepus, Night of the Lepus, was that?
I
I just hear him. I just
I
hear him.
don't I don't know what that is.
The William Shatner movie that's really hard about the killer rabbits.
No, no, no. I have no idea what that is. But when you say that, it reminds me of another film that may or may not be summer. Remember the film that Jordan Peele did when they have the hands across America? What is it? Us, them,
yeah,
us,
us, yeah.
us. Is that summer thing or is that not summer?
I think they were going on vacation, so yeah,
That's what I
that
was thinking.
might
It's
be
a
summer.
summer.
Yeah,
That might be a summer film as well,
yeah.
set in the summer film. All right. So there we go. We end on Jordan Peele's summer film. Uh, I, so you have a thing here in the private chat, and it says title. What is that supposed to be?
Which that was um Ode to Billy Joe.
Oh, okay. Ode to Billy Joe. Okay. I do not know how to do that. I don't. Is it Billy Joe with an O or Billy Joe with an E?
with an E.
Okay,
Bliiyoe.
Joe. 'Cause I guess Joe with an O would be a girl.
Yeah. Okay, maybe I'm getting it. Maybe it was what's his name who played McCoy that was in DeForest Kelly that was in Lepus.
I think he was in the one with the spiders.
Shatner was in the spider one for sure.
Oh, okay.
For sure, he was the one with the spiders. But I do not know if it was Summer, and it may have been, but I'm not sure. I do remember that.
Yeah, a lot of the films that we watch associated with the time.
Hmm. Yeah. So, all right, y'all. So, I do not know why behind me is my beautiful New York scene because it should be not New York. That's for other better things than me sitting here like this. Okay. We'll pull together, I have to say, for my New York thing. Um, Anything else that you all can think of this summer? Again, like I said, I thought we'd be like fighting each other to spit out, our favorite summer things. I wonder what it would be like if we asked for winter things, whether we come up with better winter things. What do you think?
We'd have. I'm for sure James would have Dr. Zhivago on that list.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
loves that film. Which, you know what? I want to tell you, that is the weirdest thing of all things. That is one of his favorite films. I do not get it.
Well, I think it displays the diversity that we have. That you do watch things like that.
Absolutely, absolutely. But I mean, I'm just saying, wow, it's such a. I wouldn't if somebody asked me what film would be. I would never have thought Dr. Zhivago. Like me, of course, I would say things like, oh, those Krampus movies, put them on here. I said Christmas Vacation. That's a really easy one. For that. Maybe we should prepare for the fall. Oh my God! If you clonk that thing one more time, Sonia, I'm going to lose it.
Sorry, it's my
Right.
keyboard. It's my
Well,
keyboard.
Yeah.
Well, there are
Mhm.
two winter movies that immediately spring to mind. Of course,
Mhm.
one is Die Hard
Yep.
and The Poseidon Adventure.
Yeah, because we have New Year's and Christmas, right?
Yes. So
All right, yeah. See, maybe that's easier. The
And The
things that are associated.
Shining. There's
Yeah,
one
The
that's
Shining. That's right. Winter. See, maybe the winter list is better. Maybe we should make it a part of our list
yeah,
moving forward. That we will do the winter movies maybe in the fall. That we'll
yeah.
do our listing of winter films and where you can find them to enjoy them because this summer film list has been an absolute bust, guys. I got to tell you, I am not disappointed in us. I'm disappointed in Hollywood. Why did you not create better summer-based films? What I don't understand. They could have
Was
done better.
was The Wiz a summer film since they changed Dorothy into a school teacher?
I don't know. I thought about that too, about the Wizard of Oz itself, and I really
Yeah,
don't
The Wizard
know.
of Oz was more of a spring-ish.
Well,
No,
see, I
it
thought
was
that it was
fall because
fall.
tornado season.
Yeah, and because harvest
But
season.
I think The Wiz changed it into either a winter or a summer. I can't remember because she was a school teacher and it was during her break.
I have no idea. I had no idea when it was. I had thought about it, but I thought I have no idea. I couldn't place it one way or the other. I thought about the original Wizard of Oz. I thought, no,
Mhm.
that's probably more harvest
That-
season, fall,
right.
not summer.
So whatever
So
happened happened in Harlem. So it's like, what could happen in Harlem? Like she fell down the stoop and hit her head,
oh my gosh.
and that's why she had all stupid delusions, I guess.
So what was supposed to have happened to her? I mean, why did she go to Oz? What happened? I don't. In all honesty, I don't remember how she ends up there. Is it that there's a tornado or something that hits them?
In Harlem,
I don't know. I don't recall seeing the beginning of the film.
slipped down the stoop steps and hit her head.
That's what she did. That's what happened.
I have no idea.
Then why are you saying it, man? I'm serious. You know,
IMDb says she got caught in a snowstorm.
a
So I guess
snowstorm.
it's winter.
Okay, winter. All right, so there we go. There.
That'll make you have delusions, right? A snowstorm in New York.
Don't
Make
know.
you
She
see all
got caught
kinds
in. Maybe she
She was
caught.
caught in a snowstorm while chasing her dog Toto, and they're transported to the mysterious land of Oz.
That's so
Okay.
stupid.
Now understand what dog would run out into the snow
Who
like
would
that?
chase a dog in New York? Because it's
It'll be
snow?
the dog that you used to have.
Yeah,
Actually,
it's like, he'll be back.
Right, we're
won't.
back.
they say she's celebrating Thanksgiving.
In the
Okay,
So
snow.
why is there snow? Okay, and that she's 24 years old.
oh,
She-
and what
Yeah, she was 24
in
years ago.
Bizarro World?
She was
Maybe
24 years old 24 years ago.
I'm just reading the IMDb description.
I'm
Nah,
in
get the hell out of
Bizarro
here.
World. She was 24 years old.
24
I-
years ago, she
Well, I
was
think she
24.
was. I think she was actually 34, playing a 24-year-old when they made the
Yeah,
movie.
that's
so-
what I mean.
And
It's
she
like
acted
there's
like she
no
was 50.
way.
Acted like she was 54.
No, she didn't. She acted like she was somebody that was. I don't know what to say. She was terrible. Absolutely
If that
terrible.
person was your teacher, your child, you want to have a special meeting with the principal.
Mm-hmm. I said no. And everybody. I mean, even, and I say this with the benefit of the passage of time. I am not even salty anymore about the fact that it should have been Stephanie Mills's role.
Mhm.
You know, but even without that, even without the saltiness of the ages, she's still terrible. Still terrible. I mean, they could have chosen so many other actresses to play that role, and they would have been good to maybe mediocre, but at least not bad. You know, and she was bad. Just
Well, she's not the only one that was bad.
no, she's not. But she was the she
Richard
was the,
Pryor was bad.
but she was the lead. The rest of them
Mhm.
can be bad. She was
Lena
the
Horne
lead.
was bad.
Yeah. Who was in Horn?
Yep.
Oh no, she wasn't bad. She was fine.
Lena Horne was bad.
She was fine, Glinda. She
Richard
was fine.
Pryor was bad.
He was horrible. Yes. She was fine. I mean, she was Glinda the Good. But it was that she was
Lena
at
Horne
a girl,
was
good time girl.
She was cast in the movie because her husband directed it.
Yes.
She was bad. So was Richard
No,
Pryor.
I don't think she was bad. I think she did a good job in the role. But I
Yeah,
think that she
It
was
was
just
a bad movie.
it was a bad movie. It's just yeah.
But it's good.
Yeah. And
It's
the thing
also
is that the problem is people casting individuals for their celebrity instead of their talent. And I mean, it could have been a really good
Why would you have a
iconic for the
director,
ages. What
a
garbage it
director who
became.
does like cop movies and gritty crime dramas do The Wiz? Why
I
would you do
don't
that?
know. I have no idea. I don't know, but that was not a good choice. You know, it was not a good choice. Poorly
Thank you.
conceived.
Like he direct Prince of the City and also The Wiz. That's on your
Yeah.
list.
Well, you know what? Maybe directors are like actors and say, I can direct anything. I can act in anything. Say, no, you really can't. I mean, you can do it, but it'll just be bad. You know, you can do it, but it will not be something that you'll be proud of 5 years from now. So yeah,
I'm doing
but
Serpico, and then I'm doing also The Wiz.
yeah. Okay, there we go.
Well, there was a thing they did. They did a 4-part thing about the making of the first RoboCop movie, and they were talking to the actors, and all the actors all said that they had been known for playing what they call soft parts, where you would play like good guys or the interesting
Mhm.
guy, the empathetic guy, or something like that. And they all wanted to play the bad guy to do something different. And that's how
Mhm.
all the people that ended up playing every bad guy in the movie and stuff, from Kurtwood Smith to Ronnie Cox, had all said they wanted to be a villain. So it could
Interesting.
be.
I think, but being a villain is one thing. Being bad is something entirely different.
Well, yeah.
They're just bad. So but Ronnie Cox, of course, was quite excellent in RoboCop. You know, some people who are good at what they do, are always good at what they do. You know, they take it seriously and they're good with what they do. And he was fantastic. As fantastic in RoboCop as he was in Deliverance, you know.
Well, it's like having Alfred Hitchcock direct a light comedy.
Yeah, that may not work out so well.
It's like why would you make that pairing? Why would you do that?
Yeah, why would that be something that you thought was necessary, you know?
Have Sidney Pollack do a musical. Have it just don't make any sense.
Yeah, yeah. Okay. Oh. All right, you all. Well, here we are at the end of our knowledge. Uh, so, is there anything that you all would like to do? Pick up for next week? Are we coming up on any holiday, a season, and something of interest that makes us want to focus? It will be what, the 27th. Anything
It's
coming in mind?
festival season. All the festivals are going on now.
Yeah, but who's going?
Nobody can
I-
afford to go.
Yeah. So yeah, here we are. You know, not being able to go to festival season. It's our own festival since we can't afford to go to festival season.
Somebody's got to have an online festival somewhere.
Ah, yeah, there are a few. There are a few that are doing things that are online. I think Worldcon is going to be online, but that's August. They have an online element of it. Everybody does, don't they nowadays?
Yeah.
But one of the
yeah.
funniest things I ever saw was there was a guy that did a GoFundMe, and he wanted to go to the big Star Trek convention, which is like the first weekend in August, I think.
Mm-hmm.
And so, and I think that the premium tickets are like around $900 or something.
Wow.
So that's why he was having a GoFundMe so he could go to the thing. And the first thing I thought of is, well, you know, if I was going to contribute to a GoFundMe for that, I think it would be my own.
Yeah. I'm saying, and what are you going to do for us while you're there?
Yeah, you know,
You
say,
know?
oh, I had a good time thanks to you. So no, I
No.
don't think so.
I mean, so I'm saying that's great, but what are you going to do for that money? You know,
Yeah.
you got to tell us what are you going to do for that cash that we're going to send you? You know, I'm just wondering. That's all.
But the things that needed, but there are two things that needed an announcement for. And one was that it was 56 years ago today that we landed on the moon.
Okay, thank you very much. Okay, 56 years ago today, we landed on the moon.
Yeah. And the second one was, I think it was this Thursday that
56 years.
Alan Bergman. Yeah.
It seems longer ago than that, doesn't it?
You know, I had to add it up and everything. Yeah, and it was 56 years ago, believe it or not. Yeah.
Wow. But that would have made me like what, 10?
Yeah, this should have been about right. It was 1969. So
Yeah, I was what, 6? No, 6. 6 years old. I guess that's why they kept coming to our schools and stuff, huh? On them astronauts. Like, yeah. I went to school in Tallahassee, and astronauts would come to the school. So I guess that's why they were coming. So there.
And the crazy thing was, I always thought it was sometime in the afternoon, but the landing was actually Eastern time, 10:30 at night.
I don't know.
That would have put it right after the news Eastern.
Yeah.
I'm sure somewhere in my recesses of my mind that I will remember that. But right now, it's not coming to me.
Yeah. And the second thing was that Thursday, Alan Bergman, who was his wife, Marilyn, were lyricists, passed away at 99. And he's one of those people that even that you probably heard something that the Bergmans wrote, even if you don't know that's who wrote it.
Mm-hmm.
And probably their best known song but the two best known songs would have been "The Windmills of Your Mind," and the other being "The Way We Were" from the movie of the same name.
Wow. Okay. You know what?
Yeah.
All this time I thought it was Hamlish, but I guess not.
Well, Hamlish did the
Composer.
music because they were strictly lyricists,
Mm-hmm.
and they worked a lot with Hamlin. They worked with mostly with and his name just went out of my head and stuff, but it'll come back hopefully before this goes out.
Mm-hmm.
They did the lyrics. They did a couple with John Williams that they did.
Wow.
And but they also Dave Grusin they worked with a lot.
Really?
And the thing is that in addition to doing all the stuff they did from the movies, they wrote "It Might Be You" from Tootsie. They wrote all of the songs for Yentl, and from which I think "Papa, Can You Hear Me" is probably the
Mhm.
most memorable one for that. But they also did stuff for television. And one of the things they wrote for television was the theme "New Girl in Town" from Alice.
Mm-hmm.
They wrote that, and they also wrote the lyrics for "And Then There's Maud,"
Oh, really?
and they wrote the lyrics for "Good Times."
Wow. So they were doing that Norman Lear,
Yeah.
what you call it? They had just the Norman Lear campaigns.
Hmm.
That's good. That's good. Now that's a gig that we need. It's- Find someone who is, doing all these television shows and get in there on that gravy train. This
Yeah.
put on our list of to dos. So that's good. So which one of them died?
This was the husband died. Marilyn died back in '96, and then who
Oh,
always got top billed they were always billed as Marilyn and Alan, not the other way around.
huh.
And then he just passed away at 99 on
Wow.
Thursday. So
Wow. Well, that's interesting to know because I certainly thought, like, especially when you speak in terms like the way we were, I thought that Marvin Hamlish had written it, but I guess he may have
Mhm.
only composed it, and they were the lyricists. So that's
yeah,
something new. I did not know that.
yeah.
Then I'll tell you
Everything
another
that they
thing.
were involved with, they only did the lyrics. Somebody else did the music.
Well, I know with regard to even like was it Irene Cara? I didn't know that she had written the song for Flashdance.
Hmm.
I had no idea. I knew she sang it, but I didn't know that she also wrote it. So I was like, wow, she's the goat. She's doing all that stuff. So she did a great job, I thought. I mean, they did her dirty, but she at least you know she earned
Hmm.
her place. They just treated her like garbage, and that was kind of horrible. And she could not even perform her stuff because of the contract. And I mean, I just think it's so cruel to just what she needs to have a career. Let her out of the doggone contract. Stop being
Hmm.
jerks. And said nope, because if you're not making money for me, you make no money. That should be. That's I don't know. I don't know what to say. Um. All right. For realsies this time. Anybody with announcements? Anybody with any type of celebration, birthdays, weddings, bar mitzvahs? No, nothing. All right.
Yesterday would have been my grandmother 113th, no, 112th birthday. Lord, that's just
Wow.
we've been thinking of her a lot lately.
Hmm. All right.
As the lady who started all of us on this path,
All right.
my
Well, cool.
family anyway.
Well, cool. Absolutely. All right, y'all. Well, if you are listening to us now, don't forget to head on over to the YouTube channel to like and subscribe and, encourage your friends to do the same. Next week, we'll have this more betterly figured out how to do this. And we'll see you then here in the other hood. Take care of yourselves and have a very productive week.
Okay.
Goodbye.
Bye.